My experiences growing up in small-town Wisconsin shaped me into the person that I am today. Someone who values hard work, common sense, honesty, and who can tell right from wrong. Someone who watches out for people.
All right, welcome back. That was Justice-elect Susan Crawford, and we check back in on the big race tonight. The race for a seat on the Wisconsin State Supreme Court ended early tonight, with the race being called by NBC News around 9 p.m. Let's take a look at the numbers now, with Crawford in the lead with 84% reporting. This race was called by NBC News and the Associated Press. Crawford leading 54.8% to 45% for the conservative-leaning Waukesha County Judge Brad Schimel. Now let's go right to Madison and Pewaukee for these watch parties. Let's start with State Capitol reporter Harm Venhuizen, who joins us live tonight from the Susan Crawford watch party in Madison. Hey, Harm.
Carl, the crowd here is ecstatic still. Judge Crawford took the stage just in the last half hour here to announce her victory, and people are celebrating. I'm here with supporter Sam Kaufman. He's celebrating too. Sam, tell me how you're feeling right now.
Well, I'm feeling really ecstatic tonight. I'm just excited that, Judge Crawford won. We rebuked Elon Musk, and we'll be able to protect abortion rights and all kinds of other things in our state.
Now, Sam, you told me you volunteered for the Crawford campaign. What was it that drew you to her campaign?
Well, I've volunteered for the Democratic Party for many years. I was a DNC delegate in Chicago last year, and really I focus on the involvement in the community that I live in, as I was also running for office this cycle, so it was important for me to not only help Judge Crawford, but also local candidates in our spring election as well.
Gotcha. Well, thank you so much, Sam. Now, Judge Crawford's win locks in the Liberal majority through at least 2028 in Madison. Harm Venhuizen, TMJ4 News, NBC 26.
All right, thanks, Harm. We cross the aisle now for a live report from Scripps News Group's Miriam McCarr, who is at the Brad Schimel watch party in Pewaukee, where it was more of disappointing results for that group. Miriam.
You can see that the band is still playing behind me here in Pewaukee for Brad Schimel's watch party, but most of the crowd has fizzled out. Voters tell me, of course, the results for tonight's election were disappointing and really saddening to not see Brad Schimel take that next Supreme Court seat. But they say they're still proud of the campaign that they ran, and they're still proud of the turnout that came out to vote on behalf of the judge. They're hoping that the next election come this time, they'll be able to put that conservative power back onto the court and lean it towards conservatives once again. But once again, they say that they're really proud of what Brad Schimel did. Take a listen to his concession speech just within the past hour here.
Yeah, I've called Judge Crawford and conceded. No. You got to accept the results. The numbers aren't gonna turn around.
Yeah, you can hear right there that there was just a lot of disbelief in the crowd at him coming on stage and conceding that loss to Judge Susan Crawford. So it was definitely a difficult night for his supporters and his fans and voters here in Pewaukee. But they say when one door closes, another window opens, and they're hoping this isn't the end for Judge Brad Schimel. Reporting live in Pewaukee, Miriam McCarr, NBC 26.